I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly daily all the time, anytime comic book show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Titans issue number 1. Yes, that's right, Wally West, the Forgotten Flash, is back. He's reunited all his friends from the classic Teen Titans, and now they're ready to get to work. What'll happen next? I don't know. Let's hop on in together and find out, shall we? So as the comic opens up, the Titans are all huddled around trying to get to the bottom of this whole missing 10-year shenanigan that Wally, their friend, seems to be at the epicenter of. Lilith, aka Omen, the team's psychic, is reaching inside Wally's mind to see if she can dig up any interesting tidbits of information that may be lost to him. This is more or less a bust, but it does serve to remind Wally how much he misses his former love, Linda Park. He had appeared to her during the events of DC Universe Rebirth number 1, but all that really managed to do was scare the ever-loving crap out of her. And if in case you were wondering, that's a bad place to start a relationship from. Yet most women do not respond to pants-crapping terror. Although, as we find out when we do meet up with Linda again, Wally did have more of an impact on her than he first thought. You see, she knows that he's a hero, some sort of new speedster, perhaps connected to the Flash, and she figures this is her chance to take her career as a journalist to the next level. Wally could be her superhero in the same way Superman, is like a Lois Lane exclusive. Now, while all this is going on, Roy Harper, Arsenal, has his own ideas to get to the bottom of this. He remembers their run-in with Mr. Twister, that evil Lovecraftian dude who seemed to know more about what was going on in the pages of Titans Hunt. Twister is, no pun intended, in the wind right now, but they figure if they can track down his muscle, old-school Teen Titans villain Mammoth, he might be able to lead them to the big boss. Currently, Mammoth is serving as muscle for a Bowery drug gang, and so Arsenal and Donna Troy decide to go give them a little visit. Only, you see, here's the thing. This situation gets very awkward very quickly when Donna asks, "Hey, Roy, you knew exactly where these drug dealers were. What was up with that?" Well, I used to buy drugs off them when I was on drugs. I sold drugs to afford drugs. It was a dark point in my life. This is actually a pretty sizable retcon because if you remember before this, all throughout the New 52, they kept pushing the idea that Roy Harper was an alcoholic. Now, I'm not saying one form of horrible addiction is worse than another, but I always appreciated him more as a drug addict than an alcoholic. If maybe for no other reason than My Ward is a Junkie is one of the greatest Green Arrow covers of all time, and I totally own a copy of it signed by the artist himself. Actually, this change with Roy kind of deserves more investigation because it's something that has clearly changed, and change is definitely a big theme of this story. Stuff is changing all over the place ever since Wally has returned. In fact, it's at that very moment Lilith catches some sort of crazy psychic feedback that something very bad is coming very soon. That bad thing, we find out, is a schlubby magician who shreds his schlubby form to reveal himself to be Abracadabra, classic Flash foe. Kadabra claims that he made Wally West disappear, and now that he remembers who he is, he's going to make sure he stays disappeared. Titans number 1 was damn good stuff. In fact, it's everything I wanted from a Titans reunion book. A good chunk of this issue is just them palling around and doing stuff they used to do when they were Teen Titans. But what really puts this book over the top and makes it more than just a nostalgia trip for old school Titans fans like myself is they actually make this a book about DC's continuity. In fact, Titans is quickly becoming a must-read book on that account. Now, that's not to say it's perfect. The art sure isn't my favorite, but in the light of everything it does right, I would feel comfortable giving this book a 7.5 out of 10, and I can only imagine it's gonna get better from here. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.